Hello friends, I'm Robin Feicht at Stamping Country. Welcome to my studio. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very simple card. It's a no stamp card that uses a really basic card making technique called masking. We'll start with a piece of thick whisper white cardstock that's cut 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. We're also going to use our layering oval dies and the thank you die, which says thank you. This die will be retiring, so it's available while supplies last or until June 2nd, 2020. And then we're going to choose 3 butterflies from the Butterfly Beauty die set. So no stamping. We will use a couple of inks. I've chosen Highland Heather and Coastal Cabana. You could switch up the colors. It just gives a little pop of color on the black and white card. Fold your card. It is important to use the thick whisper white. It gives you a nice sturdy card base. And I've already cut a stencil with my layering oval dies. Just used one of the solid ovals. I'm going to place that over my card using some repositionable tape. And this is going to be our masking technique. I'm going to use a sponge, but you could use whatever you have on hand. This is Coastal Cabana ink. You could go lighter or darker. Don't overthink this. Just have fun with it and add a pop of color. The important thing when you're using a couple different colors is to make sure that you blend them so you don't have a harsh line between the two colors. You want them to sort of blend into each other. And now I'll apply the Highland Heather. Notice how I'm going over some of the Coastal Cabana. And then I'll take my Coastal Cabana and blend it out just a little bit more. And there you go. You ready to see the magic of masking? Ta-da! That's our pop of color. Beautiful. Now we'll add our black and white details. I'm going to cut a frame with my layering oval dies. I'm using a scalloped oval and then a solid lined oval, maybe a couple sizes smaller. I'm going to hold that in place with some repositionable tape. And I'll die cut that. That's going to make the little frame. You'll notice on my card that I chose to make the colored oval just a skosh bigger than my actual frame. That was sort of my choice. That was my design choice. You could possibly make it smaller or make it to just fit. You can adjust the size with your dies. There's my frame. Now I'm going to show you a really cool technique for when you use detailed dies. I'm using this thank you die, and I keep on my desk now that I've discovered this. These are dryer sheets. Place the dryer sheet between the cardstock and your die. And we'll choose 3 butterflies from the Butterfly Beauty die set as accents. Now these butterflies would probably cut fine without the dryer sheet, but it does help so that the little cutouts pop out really, really easily. Once you've tried this technique, you're going to wonder why you didn't always do it. We'll die cut these. Run that through our die cut machine. Notice no stamping on this card. Wow, look how it popped out. Fantastic. Just slid right out of there. And then you can separate the dryer sheet from the cardstock. The butterfly should just poke right out. Sure to pull off your dryer sheet unless you want that dryer sheet look. No fuss, no muss with this technique. This card really is a very simple card. You should be able to make it in, well, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. We'll glue on our frame. Like I said, I made it just a skosh bigger. And then our thank you. Love this big thank you die. Little sad to see it going away on the retirement list. I'm adding glue dots to apply my butterfly. Sometimes the glue dots come up missing. Haha, the joke's on me. I found that glue dot later on my fingernail. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for stopping by, and have a fabulous day.